Good morning students, welcome to my class. Today we will start our first lesson, that is turning forces. So in this, before going to inside, we should know first what is force. So force, from the lower class you were reading that force is a push or pull. But that push or pull can bring a lot of changes in a body. For example, it can change the state of rest, means a rest body can move. It can change the state of motion, means with the push or pull force, the moving body can come to rest. It can change the direction of motion, shape and size. For example, in your lower class you read about the squeezing of lemon. So it related to the change in shape. That is also a type of force. So due to the force, if the body is at rest, there are two possible ways of motion. One is known as translational motion, another is known as rotational motion. So under the application of force, if the body moves in straight line, free to move in straight line, then that motion is known as translational motion. In this motion, each particle of the body travels same distance. Each particle travels same distance. Each particle travels or covers same distance. If the application of force, the body rotates, then the motion is known as rotational motion. In this case, the body moves in, or each particle moves in curved path. Each particle moves in curved path. So this is about your translational motion and rotational motion. Next term related to this lesson is moment of force. This moment of force, first I will tell the definition, then I will tell the related terms. So moment of force is defined as the product of force and perpendicular distance of the line of action of force from axis of rotation. So what are these terms we should know? Suppose one body is here, it is fixed at M. So when some force F is applied here at this point, let the force applied is F, then the body is able to rotate about the fixed point. This is known as your line of action, and the point at which the force is applied, this is known as point of application of force, and the line perpendicular to the point of action of force is known as line of action. Line of action. And the distance between the fixed point and the line of action, distance means every time perpendicular distance only, that is known as moment arm. So this full part you can write it as moment arm. So this is the type of distance. That's why mathematically we can write this, you are calling or reading as tau. Tau or torque is equal to F into D. So F is the force, D is this perpendicular distance of line of action of force from axis of rotation, means force into moment arm. So from its formula, we will see what are the units of torque. Since torque is force into distance, so units are Newton into meter or dyne into centimeter. So this is the SI unit. Similarly, other units also there. For example, gravitational units. In gravitational units, force is having the unit kgf, distance is meter. So kgf meter. Similarly, gf centimeter. Next comes to clockwise moment, anti-clockwise moment. If the body with the application of force moves in clockwise direction, here suppose the body moves in clockwise direction, then the moment produced is known as clockwise moment. Similarly, anti-clockwise moment. So there are certain applications regarding this moment of force. So whatever the application, so many are examples there in your book, but I took 3. Answer of all the examples are same. So you have to remember the key point only. For example, the first one, handle near free end. Whose handle? Your room door. You can see that which one you are holding. That handle is provided near the free end. Other end hinge is there. So that free end, why it is provided? Now see, this is your door. Handle is provided here. Free end. So you are holding it and rotating. So this door is free to rotate about. This is acting as your, this point, axis of rotation. So it is the maximum distance from axis of rotation. Means to increase the moment arm. If moment arm is increased with the little force, large moment of force is produced. Means easily you can open the door. Same application, same procedure, same key point is applied here. Nowadays all are using the grinder. Before that we are using the hand floor grinder. In hand floor grinder also handle is provided near the ring. All the diagrams are in your book, you can go through. Similarly spanner. Spanner is having a long handle. So all these examples are having one answer only, to increase the moment arm. To increase the moment arm, so that with a little force we can complete our work very easily. So I am concluding my first part of this lesson today and now here. Next part I will continue in my next class. Thank you, children.